guys, we're here, seminar 10B. So, if you're dating a sociopath, a psychopath, a narcissist, right, you shouldn't, first of all, you shouldn't really not label people because diagnoses and such are not real. They are created to oppress people. So, we don't believe in any mental diagnoses. We don't believe in any, you know, disabilities, right? All disabilities are superpowers, and it's just the way the federal government kind of issues means of control. It is a corporation, Western medicine, the pill culture, the psychology culture, and you're going to be stuck paying for this for the rest of your life to have medicine, psych evals, therapists. So the OT models is we're on a fight against this drug pharma, against the field of psychology, because it is false data. It is a scam, just like college is a scam, and they're binding you into this unnecessary payment, and they normalize it as truth, right? So religion, fortunately, is also freedom to practice religion is our first protection before we implement these tactics in the law. The only healing you're going to get is healing through hiring beautiful models. Spending time going out, going to the beach, having physical contact. That is the healing process, not therapists, not drugs, not all these disabilities, medication. This is just placebo effects, alternating your state of mind until you become dependent on this system. And yeah, so if you're dealing with a sociopath and a psychopath and these girls who have issues, normally I would be cutting them off, but unfortunately she cut off all her friends and family. I'm like, oh fuck. So she's really good at the social dynamic game. She is yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? This girl is crazy, like batshit crazy, and I'm like, I'm in love. I like it. I love being dominated. I love being controlled. I like it when a woman tells me what to do and destroys my network and just take everything from me, so that all I have is left is her. So it's my issue is, I think my biggest issue is being a player, being the attractive personality, and luring in these girls just to kind of fall in love with me, all these connections. So having a woman really cut out my entire connection so that all my attention and focus is on her is like the most romantic thing that's ever done. No girl has made me ever feel that way. I'm like, oh wow, she's actually fighting for me. She is an alpha in that sense. She's very good at the social game, and so apparently from what she says, she's not seeing anyone. But like I said, are the best liars, right? She is. All she's doing is she's upset that I am moving on with Goddess 29, and I'm in love with a young, innocent German Aryan, and she's jealous that she's not. She hated because she ain't it. She's not. She's not Aryan, right? Half Polish, half German, and I have a full-blood Aryan German, and yeah. So she did everything to destroy. She made me it's like, yeah, she destroyed me, right? So I'm like, oh fuck, that is so hot. Like, she targeted my neck. What's up, Asher? What's up, Denise? What's up? I'm giving you guys a story. So okay, so it's kind of like for me, it's like, truth knows truth, right? So I know kind of like what she's doing. She's playing dumb about it, but she spotted me, I spotted her, and I'm just kind of letting her take over for now. And then this is like, I'm like, oh wow, I've never seen a woman so powerful. I'm curious, right? So whenever you spot this antisocial personality, so there's only two types of people, right? We're going to disregard all information as, all people. There's no such thing as mental illness diagnoses, schizophrenia, bipolar, ADHD, depression. All that is false. That is a lie. That is not true. All forms of deviations from neurotypical are superpowers, right? So very rare are people who are neurotypical, So these labels, neurotypical, neurodiverse, they are false. It's not true. It's a discrimination. It is not true, right? So anyone who kind of falls into those labels, you can also, again, you don't, if you're red pill, you don't tell blue pill people that you're in the red pill. You act like the blue pill. You agree to what their belief is, and this is where you do. So now, yeah, this is case studies, right? So, put your girlfriend up as a case study, meaning she is your greatest science experiment. You're testing how she responds. You're testing, what pushes her buttons, right? And, you're just kind of like, you're plotting a chart, seeing what triggers her, what not, and then, setting boundaries. You are an alliance, if your brother was a psychopathic killer, you would still be loving your mother, your father, your brother, So if all your girlfriends, like, in that sense, they are your family, right? You want the best for them. So, she threatens that, okay, cool, I'm going to take everything you have if you leave me or such, right? So, okay, at least she's honest about her intention, and at least we have a relationship. And like I said, it's so romantic. It's like the Addams Family dating. It's like, you're like, oh, that's so dark. You're so evil. It's so attractive. Finally met someone at my level, right? But I'm teaching you guys, how to be the good sociopath. How do you become the good psychopath in society? Applying morals, applying ethics, and healing your soul, right? So when you are hurt trauma, you have two choices. You can be an empath, or you can be a psychopath, right? So thing is, we're converting these trauma people and leading them into the light worker, right? And we're having people just love the world, and we are not gonna, in fact, we want psychopaths and sociopaths to join us, right? They're the best social engineers in society, right? And we're against the evil who disconnect. What's up, Maso? Our world order is every person has the right to reproduce and replication, an extended family, a happy home, the American dream. No citizen of the United States shall be prevented from doing that. So that is our mission. Anyone who disconnects people, breaks relationships, those are the dangers, those are the threats. So that's kind of like what we're reuniting. So over the next seminars, we're going to go over ways, how do you spot your kind of AS, which is antisocial girlfriend, and all you're doing is gathering research, creating thesis. If I do this, then she will react this way, and it's an investigative journey that you have, and so like I said, guys, keep women. They are not your equal. They are simply objects for your desire and your pleasure. She is not a woman, right? So if she is very smart and intelligent, observe her as an object, the way she is, like you are. She is your science experiment. You're seeing what makes her tick, observing, plotting it into the chart. Give us the data so we can better, I've never met a woman like this, and we're observing. She's not like everyone. So stay knowledgeable. Knowledge is power. Be calm, be loving, and I'm actually like in love with this girl. It's insane. Like, it's so wrong, but so guys, the only reason right now we're suffering from one-itis is basically I'm being blackmailed. So it's like I'm making things work out with my girlfriend, and she does not want to let me go, so I don't want to let her go either. So it's like a win-win. Stay tuned. I'll show you guys how the drama unfolds, and just be fucking savage, guys. Be savage. Be a dragon. Don't be a pussy. Fuck the pussy. Insert your dick into her pussy. That's what you gotta fucking